My husband and I had been married for 8 years, and our life together was calm and predictable. That is, until Kola suddenly became obsessed with getting a security dog. One Friday evening, he came home, but not alone. He brought a welder with him. They went straight to the darkest corner of our backyard, right by the fence, and started working. What they built wasn't just a dog cage, it was a fortress. The iron bars were as thick as the ones you see in prisons, and he draped dark tarpaulin over the sides, making it impossible to see inside. That night, wiping sweat from his brow, Kola told me I bought a very dangerous bauble. His voice was serious. It's wild. The trainer said it's killed a man before. Nobody is to go near that cage except me. Do you hear me? Nobody. I was terrified. I just nodded. But why Kola? I asked, my voice trembling. Why would you bring such a dangerous dog here? We have children. It's for our protection, he shouted. This shocked me. Kola never ever raised his voice. Just stay away from it, he repeated, his tone leaving no room for argument. Later that night, a covered van pulled up. From my bedroom window, I watched as Kola dragged something heavy out of the back and into the cage. It was strange. The creature didn't walk on a leash like a normal dog. It looked like it was being dragged, its feet scraping the ground. He slammed the cage door shut and secured it with 3 heavy-duty padlocks. For the next 3 months, I lived on edge. Every single night at precisely 11 p.m., Kola would take a large bowl of raw meat and a bucket of water to the backyard. I could hear him whispering to whatever was in there, but there was one thing that deeply unsettled me. The dog never barked, not once. It didn't make a sound when delivery guys came to the gate or when the neighborhood kids were playing loudly right outside our fence. Nothing. The only sounds that ever came from that cage were a low, heavy breathing and, sometimes late at night, a faint sound that was chillingly similar to a person crying softly. I tried talking to my friend Talu about my fears. She just laughed it off. Maybe it's a sick dog, she suggested, or maybe your husband is hiding his life savings in there. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. My intuition was screaming at me. Then, last Tuesday, everything changed. Kola got an urgent call for an emergency business meeting in Abuja. He was in such a rush, scrambling to pack his things and get to the airport. He barely said goodbye. It was hours later, after I had put the kids to bed, that I decided to take out the trash. As I walked past the cage, my heart nearly stopped. The beam of my phone's flashlight landed on the gate of the cage. He had forgotten, in his haste, Kola had forgotten to lock one of the padlocks. It was just hanging there, open. My mind raced. This was my chance. My only chance to finally see what he was hiding, what he was so desperate to protect. My hands were shaking, but I knew what I had to do. I had to know the truth.